Hey everyone, Kyle here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the two types of software businesses you can start. So really there are two main types of software businesses you could start. First is marketplace, and so marketplace, go ahead and spell that, and then the other one is SaaS. So these are really the two main types of software businesses you could build, and I could kind of go through the pros and cons of each. So obviously a marketplace, we could look at some very obvious ones that have been built. Airbnb, Google, I would even consider a marketplace. Facebook, I would consider a marketplace. Amazon is another marketplace, and then you could look at SaaS companies. So some popular SaaS companies: Salesforce, Oracle, SAP is another SaaS company, and then some of the newer ones like Dropbox, Slack, Asana, stuff like that. So these are really the two different types of software businesses you could start. Essentially, a marketplace is connecting a buyer and a seller. So Airbnb, there's obviously people listing their homes for rent in a hotel type of setting where they rent it out for a few days. Airbnb is connecting that person who owns a home with the buyer, taking a percentage. So what that kind of looks like, 10% fee, somewhere around there. I don't know the exact fees. Google is doing the same exact thing where there is people producing content and people searching for content, and Google is kind of that middleman. So kind of think of marketplace businesses as middlemen for people that are producing something and people that are trying to buy something. So obviously Amazon, people are selling products, people are buying products on the platform. These have turned into incredibly big businesses. The thing you should know about marketplaces is it has really slowed down in terms of marketplaces that are being built. There are still tons of marketplaces being built currently. So some new ones are Coinbase, not a great example, but FTX got built, and that is essentially a marketplace of crypto selling and buying, and they take a percentage fee. So this could ultimately be a great business, but with marketplaces, they've really slowed down, and that is because a lot of these have already been built. Once they're built, it's usually with a lot of these businesses it's a winner take all atmosphere. So there aren't really too many other competitors to Amazon. There's Amazon, eBay, Walmart, and then essentially building out your own e-commerce. So these could be incredible businesses. They're just very hard to start, and very few are being started. So I would almost not recommend starting a marketplace in 2023, but it's good to understand how these businesses are making money and just an overall the different types of software businesses you could start. So on the other hand, there is SaaS companies. So SaaS is very obvious. There are probably thousands, tens of thousands of SaaS companies that are being built. This is a much, I would say, simpler business model to start. They're still extremely hard to build, but Salesforce, pretty simple. It's a sales CRM, which is a customer relationship platform that allows people to basically track their sales activity. They have super simple pricing, so it goes from 50 to, let me make sure I put this down right here, so 50 to around $350 per seat. And they just charge companies a per seat basis. So say they go for the max package, there's 10 employees that are going to be using it. They charge $3,500 per month, and they collect that every single month. So essentially what SaaS is you're building out a product that could be used and consumed by the end user. Marketplace is essentially connecting someone, so someone who is producing and someone is consuming, and they're taking some sort of fee. So really obvious, Facebook creating content, and then there's people consuming content. Facebook is the middleman and taking that fee. SaaS, very obvious that you're building out a product and essentially you're selling that product for a certain amount. So Oracle, another example, they're selling database software. So this could be millions of dollars just depending on usage, but database software to power a lot of these businesses. But SaaS is really building out a product that could be used, and then marketplace is connecting the two people. And these are really the two types of software businesses that are ultimately being built in the modern day. If you go through almost any single software company that turned into $1 billion company, you could either categorize them into one of these two categories. I'd say a lot more in 2023 are going to be these SaaS type businesses, but there are still marketplaces being built, like I said, Coinbase. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and really just got an understanding of the two main types of software businesses you could start if you're looking to start a software business, and kind of the pros and cons of each of these. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want more software content, go ahead and subscribe down below.